Rashod Bateman has just been named the top breakout candidate for the Ravens in 2025. And this isn't just some wild prediction. This comes straight from Pro Football Focus, who broke it all down and said, Bateman is a guy to watch this season. After a major jump in 2024, he's finally getting national recognition and could become a key piece in Lamar Jackson's offense. With big names like Zay Flowers, DeAndre Hopkins, and Mark Andrews already on the roster, nobody really expected Bateman to rise above the noise. But the numbers tell a different story. And if he keeps trending up like this, he might be exactly what the Ravens need to finally make a serious push for the Super Bowl. You know how some players take a while to find their groove. Then out of nowhere they take off? That's where Rashod Bateman is right now. After 3 quiet seasons with only 4 touchdowns combined, he exploded in 2024 with 9. And yeah, that opened a lot of eyes, especially from people who know what they're talking about. And by that, I mean folks at Pro Football Focus. They broke down his tape, dug into the route running, the efficiency, the red zone work, and said Bateman is the best breakout bet on the Ravens roster heading into 2025. In a receiver group loaded with talent, he's becoming the one that stands out, the one who might turn into a real difference maker. What really matters here is that this isn't just hype. Bateman's learned how to get open at the right time, especially down near the end zone. He's not just putting up numbers. He's becoming reliable. And that's earned him something quarterbacks don't hand out easily, Lamar Jackson's trust. And once your QB trusts you, that changes everything. What's wild is that even with this breakout year under his belt, a lot of people are still sleeping on him. And maybe that's what makes it so exciting. Because while everyone's focused on Zay, Andrews, and Hopkins, Bateman is building something big in the background, and that could change everything for this offense. You know what really gets a quarterback's attention? It's not just speed or size, it's separation. It's when a receiver knows how to shake the coverage and be exactly where he needs to be. And Bateman's been doing that at an elite level. His separation rate ranked in the 98th percentile in the NFL. That's no joke. And that's exactly why Lamar Jackson is starting to look his way more and more. There's nothing better for a QB than knowing his guy will be open, not guessing, not hoping, knowing. Bateman's turned into that kind of guy. He's not flashy about it. He just runs smart routes, uses great timing, and always seems to find space. What makes this even more impressive is the competition around him. Flowers is rising fast. Hopkins came in with star power. Andrews dominates the middle of the field. But Bateman, he's carved out his role anyway. That doesn't happen by accident. It's film study, reps, chemistry, and earning every single target. And now that he has Lamar's trust, things are going to look different. Because when the game's on the line and the pocket's collapsing, your quarterback's looking for the guy he knows will be in the right place. And more, that guy's been Rashod Bateman. Let's be real. The Ravens receiver group is solid. Zay Flowers is coming off a Pro Bowl season. DeAndre Hopkins brings experience and playmaking. Mark Andrews, even as a tight end, plays like a WR1. But if we're being honest, this group still doesn't have that guy. You know, the one defense's game plan around before kickoff. Baltimore has done a great job building depth. No question. But depth only takes you so far when the playoffs hit. When the spotlight's on and every possession matters, you need that alpha receiver. The guy who wins matchups no matter who's covering him. And right now, the Ravens don't quite have that. That's where Bateman could come in. He's not a superstar yet, but you can see the pieces coming together. He's got the size. He's got the IQ. And now he's finally producing. If he takes that next step, he could be exactly what this offense needs to go from good to unstoppable. And when you mix in what they already have, Flowers, Hopkins, Andrews, and of course Lamar, Bateman turning into a legit WR1 might be the spark that takes this Ravens offense to the next level.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video. But before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
Every Super Bowl team has that one guy who breaks out when it matters most. Not always a superstar. Sometimes it's just someone who steps up at the perfect time and makes clutch plays. And for the Ravens, That could be Rashod Bateman. If he keeps trending upward and becomes a consistent red zone threat, he gives this offense something it's been missing, a deep ball playmaker that defenses have to respect. That changes everything. It stretches the field, creates more space underneath, and gives Lamar room to improvise or attack. But maybe even more important, Bateman doesn't panic. He's calm under pressure. When things break down, he knows what to do. And that might be exactly what Baltimore needs to finally turn all this talent into a championship run. Because let's be honest, the talent is there. But making it all click at the right time, that's the difference. And if Bateman keeps rising like this, he might just be the piece that turns another frustrating finish into a season Ravens fans will never forget. When PFF makes a prediction, they don't throw darts. They analyze everything: route, depth, separation, efficiency, all of it. And their most confident Ravens pick for 2025? Bateman hitting the over on 3.5 touchdowns. That's a strong bet in an offense this crowded. And it's not just a guess. In 2024, Bateman already blew past that mark with 9 touchdowns, even while sharing targets with big names. So this isn't about potential anymore. It's about production. He's stepping up, finding his role, and getting more comfortable in Todd Monken's system. The expectation now? More looks in the red zone, more contested catches, more moments where Lamar looks to Bateman first. If that keeps happening, and all signs say it will, he's not just going to hit expectations. He's going to crush them. So while all the buzz is around Hopkins and Flowers, don't be shocked that the guy who really breaks out in 2025 is Rashod Bateman. If Rashod Bateman really takes that leap in 2025, the Ravens aren't just getting a breakout receiver. They're getting a legit weapon and one of the most important units on the roster. He's earned Lamar's trust. He's producing the red zone, and his route running is on another level. In a team full of depth, a new playmaker like this could be the piece that finally pushes Baltimore over the top. But what do you think? Is Bateman really the guy to unlock this offense in 2025? Or is someone else going to step up? Let me know in the comments. Because if this unit starts firing on all cylinders, nobody's going to want to face the Ravens in January.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself. See you there, and until the next video, go Flock.